Alright? First and foremost, call Halam Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All praises to Yahweh in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Honors and salutations to Austin Seakim, throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and in sound doctrine. Alright? I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I come out here week in and week out and prophesy the downfall of America according to the Bible, man. And right now we are at the tail end of Esau's kingdom, which Esau is Edom, and Edom is you so-called white people, man. Where you get the word, when they call people criminals, you get the word crim, which crim is red. Alright? And if you go back to Genesis 27:25, it tells you that Esau was born red all over like a hairy garment, meaning that his blood showed forth through his skin. But they sit there and call themselves white people, man. Then try to demonize us on CNN. What's the news from CNN is a bunch of bullshit, man. You gotta pick the meat from the bones. So you got some news that's real and some news that's fake. But I'll tell you the real news, what y'all need to know, is that America is finished, man. And everybody walking around like it's fun and games. Which you had the governor down there in Virginia, right? It was a picture with one of them, they had a black face, and the other one was dressed in a KKK outfit. And the governor of Virginia admitted that he was one of them dudes. He was like, oh, I was young. All right? I was young. Which is a bunch of bullshit. Because that's the way that them people are raised, man. They hate you niggas. But y'all the same dudes that still go vote for these people, man. You know? A whole bunch of Esau's, his secrets, or he has, are starting to come out, man. But our people still run down there and want to vote for a so-called white man, a goddamn cracker, man, that hates you niggas, man. And what they do, they put you in school and be like, yo, yeah, we cool, bro. Yeah, Jermaine, they showed you that in the movie, what's that movie? How High, man. Oh, they showed you that in How High. But the main thing them crackers say, once they get caught up there on they so-called racial shit, is they apologize, they sorry, man. But they're the ones behind making all the laws and all that. They're the same ones behind the laws that's being made and pushed. They're the same ones behind your school system that you go to. Your little athletic programs and all that, man. You crackers don't care about y'all niggas, man. But yet you'll get mad at a brother for coming out here and teaching you the truth and telling you. And then going into the scriptures and showing you, man. But this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49:10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. So these so-called white people like that governor in Virginia, he put on that black face and the KKK outfit. He was in that picture, but he thought that never was going to be solved. You know? He thought nobody never was going to see that picture, man. He like, I'm a young so-called white man in America. I'm about to be a doctor. But nigga, you ended up being a governor, man. And now it's coming out. Why? Because these are the times for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to bring out the wickedness of you crackers, man. Because that shit. And if he never would have got caught, he never would have said, I apologize, man. But anyway, back in Jeremiah 49:10, it says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So he's not going to be able to hide from all the bullshit that he's doing, man. All the lies that you so-called white people did, the rape, robbing, and murdering, no more, man. Because the truth is out here. All these so-called innocent black men being gunned down by the police, you can't hide that no more. And that's all a part of prophecy. And that's why we come out here on the highways and byways, which America just backed out of a major nuclear war deal with Russia. They backed out of it, and that deal been signed and sealed since 1987, man. Before a lot of you little niggas was born, man. Before a lot of you was born. But guess what? You're going to suffer the repercussions of that move, man. The end of America, man. Every kingdom has a time to rule. And they have a time to fall, man. And that's why these things are coming out on these devils, man. Which if you don't know what the word devil means, it just means deceiver. And who deceived the whole planet Earth? The so-called white men. And why the reason why you call yourselves white people, because the word white just means pure. And there's nothing pure about Esau. Because first of all, you're not white, you're red. Because your blood flows through your skin, man. Alright? Then they talk about we the black Hebrew Israelites. There's no such thing as a black person. That's a goddamn color, man. Show me one black person, man. The Israelites are all different shades of brown, man. So that's another lie that the so-called white man has taught you. And that's the reason why this place has to go up in smoke. Which we're not going to do it. Because the men of the Lord, the hopeful elect, they're spiritual men. They don't have to lift a finger, man. You know? It says, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So, yo, you're not going to be able to hide from all the rape, robbing, and murder that you did to this place, man. Which that's what you're basically trying to do. That's why these Edomites be like, yo, it wasn't me, man. I wasn't back there. That's because you people don't understand reincarnation. Alright? It says for the iniquity of your fathers, man. Prepare slaughter for his children. For the iniquity of his father. Because you are who your forefathers were. So if you was a piece of shit back then, guess what? You a piece of shit now, man. But back in Jeremiah chapter 49:10, it says, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, his neighbors, and he is not. So it says his seed is spoiled. So when something is spoiled, it's not good, man. Name one good thing that Esau has done, the so-called white man. Name one thing that Esau did to this place, man, to this planet. He's done nothing but destroyed it. Rape, robbed, and murdered. That's all the so-called white man is about, man. And the reason why we say the so-called white man, because when you say Esau, because you can't talk over a person, you have to talk to a person. So they can get it. Because this Bible is written plain, man. But you still think that Esau is your buddy, man. And they bringing out all these pictures on it. Matter of fact, yo, you could go back in history, and if you look up Emmett Till. All right? Look up Emmett Till. And there was a so-called white woman that lied on him that got that man put to death. You still got these so-called white women lying on these athletes, man. You got lying on these so-called Negro athletes, getting them put in jail, talking about he raped them. And our women do the same thing to him. That's not righteous, man. But for the most part, they out for one thing. The women what? They want the money. The man want the yams. You know? So you basically know what that is when you put yourself into it. But you got these people, they telling you, man, right in front of your face, and it goes time and time and time and time again throughout history. But our people don't want to look at history, man. That's why the Lord said this. Sure.
I know what you're saying. Me and my family does the same thing. 12 tribes of Israel. Like Deuteronomy 28.
What about it?
No, I'm just saying that. Yeah.
28 chapters from 15 to 68, that's all the curses that our people is under.
Yeah.
But before that, 1 to 15, I'm going to say, that's all the blessings that we would have got if we didn't turn our back on the Lord.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, that's the
Well, that's your heritage.
Yeah, this is what my family, that's what we do at our house. Like, we used to do the Sabbath. Like,
Well, where's the Sabbath?
Huh?
Where's the Sabbath?
When?
Yeah.
It's the seventh day.
All right, when's the seventh day?
Well,
How do you determine when the Sabbath is?
well, what we go by is like sunset Friday, sunset Saturday.
That's wrong. You're right on the sunset to one day to the next day. That's the truth. All right? But the Sabbath is determined by the moon.
Okay.
All right, now this is what you gotta understand. Because this is a Gregorian calendar that we follow. Right? And before the Gregorian calendar, you had the Julian calendar, which went back to Caesar. So they changed it. So how you we don't practice, you got Esau tells you some truth and then he lies to you. Alright? But when we was living back in those times, you had a Hebrew calendar, which was determined by the moon, which it tells you in the scriptures. You know? Then you also had the Julian calendar. And all the July, that represents what? Julius. Yeah. March, that's the Roman god. Yeah. So all these months, they go back to a different goddess or a deity. Yeah. Back in the Roman time. Yeah. But you have Israelites, don't get me wrong, that follow, from Friday to Saturday, that's the Sabbath. Your birthday's not on the same day every year. So how could a Sabbath be every week? It's on Friday to Saturday. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
So how would we use
because they tell you it's you can go to the moon. Matter of fact, look, I'm gonna show you. But you was on point with the whole sundown to sundown. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the truth. But it's not Friday to Saturday. You know what I'm saying? That's false information. Hold on, let me get my scriptures. But that's something that they're teaching. And then you got like that's still following Esau's here we go. That's the spirit. So look, now this is how you know that. Forgive me, man. I'm trying to use. Alright, I'm gonna get Genesis 1 and 14 first. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and 14. It says, in the Most High, it says, God said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. You know what I'm saying? So that's heavy right there. Because that's telling you like signs for days. You know what I'm saying? Because like when the sun goes down, the moon comes up, that's a day. Bang. That's why you go from sundown to sundown, then days and seasons. So that's all incorporated. So when you have a new month, that's where the word moon comes from. Month. Yeah, the word moon, right? Where they get the word month from, that's where they get that from, moon. Alright, and we like you a woman, so back then y'all still have y'all cycle, but they used to call it a moon. When you have your period. Why? Because you went through a whole cycle. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have different phases of the moon. You know what I'm saying? And that would determine your Sabbath and all that. So when you get the new moon, like you got brothers that teach, yo, the full moon, that's the new moon. That's the middle of the month. You know what I'm saying? That's that little cushion. Hey, that's the new moon. Because that's the new cycle, because it has to go through a whole phase for it to become new again.
Yeah.
You know? Just like you, like say you come into this truth, you have to go through a whole phase to become that new person. You have to shave off the old man. Which our people don't understand that. You know?
I appreciate it.
No problem, sis. Have a good night, all right? But yeah, man, so that's another, like our people, they still don't understand the Sabbath, man. You know? Like the young lady, she said she stopped past, she had dreads and all that. And I ain't even really going to go too deep with her. Why? Because she's a female. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is for the men. The only reason why we out here on the highways and byways is for the men. Plus, she looked like she was on some old bull dagger shit. You know? So while I'm not going to go too deep, but a man come up here and all that, yeah, we can sit down, chop it up on these scriptures. And I'm going to explain this, that, and everything I got to explain to you. Until I see that, like, not me, man, through the Spirit reveals all things, man. You know? As a matter of fact, man, we're going to get Exodus 31 and 16 real quick. Just to bring out another one on this movie. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 31 and 16. It says, wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath to observe the Sabbath throughout their generation for a perpetual covenant. All right, so you're supposed to do that throughout the generations for a perpetual covenant, man. So that's generation after generation after generation, man. You know? With our people, they ain't going to do all that. And matter of fact, they're going to do it, but they try to switch it up and downplay it and twist it. You know? And they lie about the Sabbath, man. Anyway, going back to the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and 6, because our people, they just, like I'm telling you, they just did that major move for the INF, backed up out of that situation. Okay? They backed up out of that. So when they did that, that's a major war move right there, man. All right? Salaki, Haki, I'm gonna stop. I'll use the restroom. Come right back. Damn. Yeah, Salaki, Haki. I had to use the restroom real quick, But this truth don't stop. So, I'm going, I believe where we left off at was the book of Hosea 4 and 6. All right, so it's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. Matter of fact, it's the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and 6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. Peace out, man. Because the Lord said, our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And how you destroyed for the lack of knowledge? For one, you don't know who your enemies are. Why? Because you sit there and go to you will go to the voting polls every time they tell you to vote, and then you'll vote and all that, man. Which is crazy, and you vote for your enemies. Which they nothing that they say they're going to do. All they do is put you further and further more into debt, man. You destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. I'm going to read that again, man. Because that's heavy. That's a heavy scripture right there. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That's why you got people walking around looking crazy. They don't understand what's going on, man. Why? Because Yahweh has rejected them. All right? When you first start getting this truth, you're supposed to take a hold of it, grasp into it. That's why the scriptures compares knowledge as to a woman. Because when you're looking at a fine woman and all that, you're going to chase after her, man. The procreate and all that. So what you're supposed to do with the truth? The same thing. Procreate. Bring out more fruit. But people hate knowledge. They love dumbness, man. Our people love to be retarded. Love to follow after the so-called white man's doctrines and philosophy. And that's why people are destroyed, man. Because if our people had some common sense, they wouldn't be going for the everyday situations that they go for. They would turn back into Yahweh Bashim Yahweh power, man. You know? And guess what? It says the Lord has... I'm going to read it, man. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt not be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgot the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And you wonder why these so-called Negroes get gunned down in the streets every day by the police. And not even just the police, man. They get gunned down by their own people, man. All right? Why? Because the Lord said he's going to reject you and he's going to reject your children. Why? Because you forgot the law. Our people love going praying to different false idols, different gods, like eating all type of different abominable foods and all that. And wonder why they get gunned down. They eat crab, shrimp, lobster like it's a delicacy, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh put them on the earth to be like a vacuum cleaner. To clean up stuff, man. But because Daddy Esau said that it's a delicacy, you niggas want to eat it, man. Which that makes no sense, man. You know? That makes no sense at all. And you wonder why, like that's why the elder Tazayawah, man, that brother be like, yo, these the millennials, man. You know? You wonder why your kids, and as a matter of fact, I was talking to a dude at my job, man. And he was like, yo, these kids nowadays, they don't got no goddamn common sense. At all. He said you might find one out of a whole bunch. Why? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh has rejected them. All right, it says, cut. Verse 7 says, as they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. So, yo, the Lord said that we was going to be as the sand on the beach and the stars in heaven, man. That's how he was going to increase Abraham's seed, man. Which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And you confusing the faces. All right? And you confusing the faces. And the more the Lord increase y'all, the more y'all sin more, man. How many people on this campus is thinking about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, man? They thinking about Allah. They thinking about Jesus. They thinking about going to the bar. Which girl they going to smash tonight. What grade point average they got. But they're not thinking about the one that created their ass, man. That's one reason I brought out Hosea 4 and 6. Because our people are destroyed. sit here and try to pound us and say, yo, they a hate group. They call the men of the Lord, or the men that come out here and teach you about your history and all that. They say that we a hate group when, yo, who's the biggest hate group on the face of this planet? They call the KKK a hate group, and they literally hung you niggas, man. They literally hung our people. And there's records to prove it. We come out here in the highways and byways and exploit that stuff. So where's the hate in that? The only thing that they hate is that we bringing out the truth on it. You know? We bringing out that truth. Through the Salaki. Through the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. You know? But this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and 22. It says, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning. And fools hate knowledge. So the words that we come out here and speak to y'all is knowledge. Be telling you who your enemies are, man. Be telling you who the Lord is. His real true identity. But yet our people don't want to hear that. All these niggas worried about right now, yo, the government just came back up. We about to get our income taxes. But they about to shut that shit right back down. It's all called chess moves. And they brought the government back up. But they're not telling you that they backed out a major nuclear deal that they had since 1987. And it went into effect in 1988, which Ronald Reagan and Gorbachev signed it. And the scriptures talk about nuclear missiles, man. Which is the end of this place. You know? Which is the end of this place. And they backed out of a treaty like that. They backed out of that. And everybody, matter of fact, you got a lot of people worried about the Super Bowl tomorrow. Like, oh, the Super Bowl's tomorrow, we going to watch that. Yo, where we watching that at? Who got the drinks? Who got the drugs? And they plotting on your downfall, man. The downfall of this place, which is coming. Why the hell you think they took the stamps away, man? And that's going to go into effect on February the 12th, man. That nuclear deal that America backed out of. As a matter of fact, you know what? We going to get it. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 7. It says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. So that's yo, man. If you can't see what's going on in front of your faces, then the Most High has blinded you, man. If you can't see America's destruction, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua has blinded you. And guess what? You fuel for the missiles, man. You know? You got dudes still committing adultery, sleeping with other men's wives and all that. When everything around you is going to be in turmoil. And guess what? You're going to get judged for that. You're got our people still going at it with each other. When one day you're going to need each other, man. Especially you 2/3 niggas, man. Lord's willing, I don't fall into that category. But y'all gonna need each other when these race wars pop up. Because guess what? The men of the Lord, they gonna be falling back laughing, man. You know? Falling back laughing at all the madness that's going on. Salaki, give me 1 second, man. I'm trying to find a scripture to let you know, man. Matter of fact, I know it's in the book of Jude. What scripture in the Bible talks about a death and God's destruction without some back? Scripture in the Bible talks about that death and not destruction without some back. It's a lot. Talks about that death and famine thou shalt rise. Well, this is crazy. What scripture talks about that death and famine thou shalt rise. Con. It's Job 5:22. Salakia, Aki. Just to back up the point that I was trying to prove, because right now, man, everybody laughing at the men of the Lord, you know? And you don't even know, man, what that brother's going through if he eating or whatever. He could be fasting and all that, man. But this lets you know right here that Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to be taking care of his men in those times, man. Which those times up and coming. Because if you ain't out here speaking prophecy, you ain't out here speaking nothing, man. You know? You can go through the history and everything. Because what the history lets you know where you're going to. Like the scriptures say, who was written aforetime before I learn and before I understand. Alright? So this is the book of Job, chapter 5, I'm going to start at verse 17. But the point is in 19. It says, behold, happy is the man who God corrected, the Most High. Therefore despise not the chastening of the Almighty, man. And that's what a lot of you people out here do. Y'all despise the correction of the Most High. So what you want to do? You want to go be like Esau, you know, sell out for whatever type of job you can get, sell out type of drugs to your people. Why? Because you're not used to being on the bottom, which none of us should be on the bottom right now. But we turned our back on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So guess what he's going to do? He's going to turn his back on you, but now is the time is where he's redeeming his men. He put this truth out here. All right? And when the apostles went on the YouTube, what that was back in 2007, The truth been taken off, man. And now you got brothers popping up everywhere. You know? Through your everyday life, if you not going through nothing, you ain't like, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. You don't come into the truth and everything is going to be comfortable, man. You got to be tried and tested. To make sure that you a man of the Lord. Anyway, verse 18 says, for he maketh sore and bindeth up, he woundeth and his hand make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Alright? It says, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. So, yo, when this destruction comes to America, the men of the Lord are not going to be afraid. That's why everybody on the face of this planet right now, except for the true men of Yahweh and Yahushua, is scared to death, man. They don't want no nuclear war, man. We want that. Why? So we can get put back in our power, man. Because Yahweh and Yahushua's men understand the scriptures. What's the average Joe don't? You know? The average Joe don't. That's why they scared to death. And when you see something happen, you be like, damn, y'all bossing outside, jack that nigga up. He all mangled. People be like, yo, why are you laughing at that? That could be you. Yeah, it could be us, man. But guess what? We the ones out here doing the work. While the rest of our people out here lollygagging. They love the place that they in. They love the complacency, man. But this is not your rest, man. America is not where the so-called Negro is from, man. This is a place of punishment for you. All right, verse 22 says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. And that's what I wanted, man. I'm going to read it again. It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. You know? And I did something on this week, man. So at famine and destruction, who's going to be laughing? The men of the Lord. The same way y'all people laughing right now, pointing fingers. Like, look at them niggas with them funny-ass curtains on. And all that shit, man. You know? The Most High coming to destroy this place, man. And you people in it. You Edomites, all right? Esau. The Caucasus Mountains. You know? The people that deal from there. And then, what you Edomites like to do, the so-called white man be like, yo, we're all human. That's a fucking lie, man. Because human, you got to have melanin in your skin, man. All right? And to be humane means that you treat people with some type of decency. But you so-called white people, y'all don't do that, man. Y'all like to smile in niggas' faces, then go home while y'all passing the potatoes to your people. Yeah, well, how many niggas did you see today? That's what them crackers do, man. But our people want to be Joe as shit with them, man. You know? And then when somebody comes out here and preaches the truth, they get mad, man. You know? But anyway, so when the men of the Lord, when all this death and destruction is coming to this place, guess what? The men of the Lord are going to be laughing. The same way you laugh at them now, man. Because you can go to your goddamn Wendy's and McDonald's and your pizza store and get a meal. But it's a famine coming to this place, man. The time of Jacob's trouble, look, you're not even getting no food stamps this month, man. So what's that going to do? That's going to force you to use your income taxes. And you got a lot of women that they sell their children around income tax season because they don't got no goddamn job, man. And they've been doing this for a long time. A lot. But yeah, man, you got a lot of people right now that's at ease. Why they at ease, man? It's like I said, what? It's income tax season, and yo, that's the way they plan shit, you know? So it's like, damn, I couldn't pay my rent, I couldn't pay my bills. Oh, they opened the government back up, now I can file my taxes to them people that have children and all that. And not even just that, to anybody that file their income tax. Now you can pay your bills and all that. Oh shit, yo, the government opened. I was working as a TSA agent. I'm getting my check now, you know? They talk about they getting their back pay and all that. But yo, that means you at ease, you trust in the society, you trust in the system. When the Lord's about to shut this whole thing down. Y'all about Shemal Shah about to shut this whole thing down. This is the book of Amos, chapter 6, verse 1. It says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountain of Samaria. So, yo, you at ease in Zion. Zion is talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you confusing the face. And you trust in Samaria, man. What's that? That's the American system. Because that's another place you can say Esau ran. You know? Our people trust in oppression. And what's another form of oppression? Them goddamn food stamps, man. Because if you was in a righteous kingdom, or a righteous society, you know, like the food would be in abundance, man. Even the whole income tax thing, they take your money all year long and give you a small portion back, and you think that you got something. America been playing you niggas for a long time, man. That's why Yahweh Shemal Shah going to destroy this place, man. They got your social security cards If you look on it, the little red number is this, it's like a number that looks just like the number on your dollar bill, man. That's an account number. The same thing on your birth certificate. Your birth certificate is printed in the same material as a dollar bill is printed on, man. So they've been playing. They telling you, oh, you gotta go to college to get a great job, but that puts you more in debt. When you born in debt. That's why they give you a birth certificate in the first place. Without people trusting no pressure. They tell you all you gotta do, yo, you just work hard, you can be whatever you wanna be. When they already got things mapped out of who they want to run society, they plan things 50 years ahead of time, man. So they playing y'all, man. But anyway, back in Amos chapter 6 and 1, it says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came, man. So, yo, did not you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, were not you brought over here, man? Especially the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, man. You know? Y'all were brought over here in what? Cargo slave ships. First of all, how the hell you bring slaves to a place where you running shit, put them in slavery, then you like, you know what, we going to free y'all up, and y'all going to be like us. We going to give you 40 acres and a mule. You ain't got that shit yet. And guess what? You not going to get it. But you still think that you're the same as them. You want to rub shoulders and be buddy-buddy with them, man. That makes no sense, man. So you've been bamboozled, man. The wall has been poured over your eyes, man. But that's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua puts his men out on the streets, on the highways and byways to uncover Esau's lies, man. You know? Matter of fact, I got... Hold on, it's more than that. Nah, that's it. Shalak, Akim. Anyway, I'm gonna get back on these nuclear missiles, man, which are coming to this place. And that's the reason why you come out on the highways and byways to speak prophecy to the people. Because if you look around, look at you people, man. Like y'all have no clue, man. No idea at all. Happy-go-lucky. And that's the way it always is till the hammer comes down, man. What's that old saying? They be like, yo, it was all fun and games till somebody got a knob poked out. That's how it is right now. Until you dudes that's teaching doctrines that the ICB and missiles and now it's not in the scriptures, guess what? You go and drink of that cup, man. Matter of fact, let's... Oh, man. Salak, y'all can bear with me. One thing I'm looking for is a revelation. Yep. Okay, come. Go to Revelations 14. All right, come. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14. I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, "And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel, to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people." So what's that everlasting gospel? All right? That's the words coming out of this Bible, man. All right? That's that everlasting gospel. Because the only thing that's going to hold true in the day of destruction, in the day of calamity, and in the kingdom is these words right here. The law, statutes, and commandments. Ain't none of this stuff that Esau got out here going to hold no weight, man. You ain't going to even know about no goddamn Philadelphia when you get to the kingdom, man. All you gonna know about is, yo, that place over there got destroyed because they had us in derision. I'm gonna read that again. This is Revelation chapter 14 and 6. It says, "And I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel, to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people." So, yo, we supposed to be out here. That's why I told you in the scripture to bid everybody that pass by to the marriage, man. You know, you supposed to speak them words of prophecy, man. All right? Speak the words that come out this book. And the only people that's going to get it is the elect, man. You going to have some dudes that act like they got it, like, yeah, man, you know, I think what you saying, I got you. But then they still going to go the hell off, man. You know? They still gonna go the hell off and say some old wicked ass shit. So that though, so we keep going, man. Verse 7 says, "Saying with a loud voice, fear the Most High, and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come." And yo, that's what we out here doing, man. Talking to you people on that side. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Ain't confusing the face. But CNN tried to demonize us, man. Talking about we a hate group. What Israelite you know in America has ever hung a so-called white man? What Israelite you know in America has ever fed a so-called white child to goddamn crocodiles, man? You crackers do that shit. And then as soon as we start bringing shit out on y'all, now we a hate group. Why? Because we going against just society. And we teaching the gospel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. And you goddamn crackers are going into slavery. Let's save the Bible, man. It says, saying with a loud voice. So you ain't supposed to be out here whispering like, yo, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know, God, yo, the Lord said you're going to slavery. All right? And the scriptures even tell you, lift up your voice like a trumpet, man. When Yahweh Shah spoke, his voice, yo, he had a loud voice. That's why we don't use no megaphones and nothing like that, man. You come out here and gave what the Most High gave. It says, cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Show your people their transgressions. Back in Revelations 14:7, it says, saying with a loud voice, fear the Most High and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come. So, yo, the hour of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh judgment is coming, man. And you see it. That's why the USA backed out of that deal with Russia, that treaty. And you think they made nuclear weapons for show? You gotta be out your goddamn mind. You gotta be. The Lord coming back to wreak havoc, man. And he's not playing with y'all. And that's why we come out here and we're pleading with our people right now before the Heavenly Father comes and crack that sky. Because once he does that, it's no more wreck, man. It's no more wreck. That's like you got the story of the wheat and the tares. That's why it says to talk to every kindred, nation, and tongue. There's certain lands where you're not supposed to go to, but we right here in Babylon. Salaki. We right here in Babylon speaking. So everybody that walks up and down this street that hears the voice, you know, that hears these words, you've been marked. And you can't say you ain't heard it. Because I got a big ass mouth, man. And that's what y'all Ba'ashim Yahweh gave me. Alright? It says, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the foundations of waters. And there followed another angel saying, yo, that's crazy, because this next angel is coming to tell you that this place is falling. Which is done. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. So America makes you go with her philosophy, no matter where they go at. You even got over there in Jerusalem, they got Gay Pride Day, man. That's a goddamn Edomite thing, man. Which they do right here in Babylon, and that's how you know America is Babylon, man. Reincarnated. And the same with the Roman Empire and all that, man. That's how you know. But our people still don't want to see that. You still want to follow after the ways of this place? You gotta be kidding me, man. If you follow after the ways of this place, guess what? You're going to get destruction the same way this place going to get it, man. The same way that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, man. The same way, man. Them people were obliterated. And there wasn't no nukes back then, man. So the angels did that. They rained that down from the heavens, man. So you think this place is going to escape judgment? When it says, I believe technology, knowledge so increase, man. So this place is going to get it. It says, verse 9. Says, and the third angel followed them, saying with the loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So there you go to the mark of the beast, man. The RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, man. And this is the year of Karagma, man. So if you receive that mark, guess what? You're going to face damnation. You're going to face destruction, man. Shalom. Now you smoking, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Put it out. You're right.
That's like
Right.
you defiling your temple, bro.
No, you're right.
You know,
So I put
then
it
you
out.
gonna come up to Shalom, man.
But I threw it out.
That's cool.
Trying to
But
better
you're
myself.
not supposed to do it at all.
Right. So that's
You
why I
know?
threw it out.
God.
She hit you
So
up.
make sure, cause listen, bro, like this place
what's
is
weird,
done,
'cause,
man.
like-
I know this.
This place is done.
Glad it is.
The only thing you can do, man, you better pray to the Most High. That's it. Yahweh is his name. His son's name is Yahweh Shah.
I got your back when it counts.
All right, brother. Stay strong, man.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, brother. You know? He said he got my when it really counts. He out here polluting your temple, man. You know? That's how like our people is, they bugged out. Bugged out, man. Let's go, hey. Lord's will, man, because you know you got dudes that's going to get it last minute, man. I'm not Yahweh. I'm not Yahweh. So I'm man, working out my own salvation with fear and trembling, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You know? We ain't supposed to be no goddamn busybody amongst Israel. I'm getting back to where we was at, man. It says in the third angel followed. I'll read that again. It says in the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, all right? Which, that's what they doing now. You go back to what? Revelations 13 and 16. And it tells you what it is. But our people still don't want to believe that, man. Which is man. There you go. Y'all got hell to pay, man. You know? But that's why the Lord said he's going to forget about your children to the third and fourth generation, man. You know? And guess what? These children now are the children of the third and fourth generation. And you can see how y'all bossing y'all forgot about it. Where the little boys and all that. They gone, man. Only thing else to do with them is destroy them. At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, man. That's it. There's nothing else to do after that. Like, what's that movie, Goodfellas, man? He's like, yeah, once the place is something that's all said and done, he's like, what do? You light a match. And then you burn the place down. What you think y'all bossing our shop going to do to America, man? He going like that concentrated match, man. It says the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, man. All right, this place is done. How you niggas running up and down the street, lollygagging, bullshitting, not even having holy conversations, man. Talking nonsense. Foolishness. That's all our people talking. Salak, bear with me. Con. I'm gonna have to Isaiah 63 and because this what Yahweh Shem Yahushua has planned for this place, man. And you are Edomites, which are you so-called white people, man. And the reason why we say so-called, because you're not white, you're red. And we gotta reiterate that every time we say it. Because you have dudes that be like, oh man, I love white people. No, you have so-called white people that are actually Israelites. They look like it. Why? Because they come from Sicily. You got dudes that come from Ireland, man, Germany. Where would the Lord scattered you at, man? And our people don't understand confusing the faces. Because the so-called white man got you so caught up in just everyday colors, man. With black. They represent black with darkness, you know? But anyway, this is Isaiah chapter 63. I love this chapter right here, man. Just the way Yahweh Shem Yahushua set it off. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious is in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness might to save, mighty Salakia, mighty to save. So yo, that's the prophet. Like yo, who's that coming from Basra with dyed garments? And the dyed garments is what? That's how much blood he had on his garment. You know?
Thank you. I love you, bro.
Love you too, brother.
Yes, sir, man.
That's why I'm out here, because I love you,
I got
man.
you back, bro.
Good. So he said the dyed garments, man. So that's how much bloodshed is going to be in this country, man. And not just this country, throughout the four corners of the earth, man. The whole goddamn planet, man. Because it has to be purged. It has to be purged. I'm going to read that again, man. This is Isaiah chapter 63 and 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, man? So that represents what? You so-called white people, man. You know? Dyed garments. That's a lot of slaughtering. Like just imagine a dude that got on the, say you got on a white garment and you work in a slaughterhouse and you slaughtering animals all day long. Just imagine how much blood is going to be on your garment or your apron at the end of the day. And that still has no comparison to the blood that Yahweh Shah is going to have on his garment for putting you people to death for the sins that you committing, man. You have no clue what's going on, man. A lot of niggas got televisions in their house and still don't watch the news, and they don't know what's going on overseas and all that. They making major moves. America's on his last leg, man. On his last leg. It says, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. And that's on them chariots, the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou, it says, wherefore art thou red in the apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Damn, man. So Yahweh Shah about to really cause havoc right here in this place, man. Cause you gotta think of a wine press when you sitting there and you stomping the grapes all day, getting the wine together. That's dyeing your feet, your garments, and all that, which it turns what? Red. You got different colors of wine, but the main wine that brothers drink is red wine, man. Because red wine is what? That's good for your bloodstream and all that. When drinking moderately. You know? Like the scriptures tell you, you're not supposed to drink to get drunk in the book of Tobit, man. Or if you do get drunk, you're not supposed to take your drunkenness with you. Because that's when you commit all type of mistakes and different acts to get you jacked up, man. Verse 3 says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, man. So, y'all people, if y'all don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua now, you will real soon, man. Alright? Because right now, y'all fear Esau. Y'all fear the military. Y'all fear the police. But they don't have nothing on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Because what the military going to do when he crack the sky open? Nothing. They going to be scared to death. But he going to put the spirit on them to fight against it. That's how much he hate Esau. That's how much he don't deal with Esau. But everybody think it's fun and games and a joke. But you going to see just how much a joke it is in that day, man. It tells you, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, man. The vision is yet for an appointed time. All right, it says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Yo, that's like a madman. Just imagine a dude who caught his woman cheating on him. Imagine a nigga that caught his woman cheating on him and he got a knife in his hand and he walks in the room and they in the act. That nigga gonna go crazy. Stabbing, doing all that shit. And the blood just gonna be going everywhere. That's what Yahweh Shah gonna do when he come back here, man. He's going to go crazy. Especially on his people, man. And you other nations for what y'all did to his people, man. But it tells you in the scriptures, judgment starts at the house of Israel, man. So he's going to start with his own people. But look what's happening down there in Venezuela. You got Russia and America and Venezuela. And Russia got them fighter jets over there capable of shooting nukes. But all y'all worried about is the fucking Super Bowl and petty bullshit that that's not even going to get you salvation, man. Which makes no sense. If you hearing these words, and these words don't like make you tremble, then there's something really wrong mentally with you, man. And hey, guess what? The Most High might have just blinded you. Because guess what? He said the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. And he deceived some people just to show his strength, which he said he's going to do right here in Isaiah, man. It says, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come, man. So, that means it's in his heart, that's in his mind, man. So he's meditating on that. You know? The same way as King David said he meditated terrors, man. All right? Let me find that real fast. Salakia. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Akim Salat. Bear with me. Baba Kasam. Baba Kasam. Bear with me. Khan, Salaki, 33 and 18. So yo, Yahweh Shemiyah is he thinking about the day when he comes back to destroy this place. Right? But he said what? It's in his mind. So your mind is your lob. Alright, in the Hebrew. That's your heart, your lob, alright? That's your mind. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and 18. It says, thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers, man? Alright? So you're supposed to, it says, thine heart shall meditate terror. So, yo, we sit here like, yo, man, in the kingdom, I'm going to do this to Esau ass. The same way he do to us right now, man. He be like, yo, every time he wake up, the higher-ups, yo, what can I do every day to make these niggas' lives more miserable? How can I fuck these niggas up even more than they already are? And you think they don't think that? Just like that politician, the governor down there in Virginia, man. And I'm going to keep bringing that nigga up because he's a headline right now, man. He took a picture. One dude had the black face on, making a mockery out of you Israelites. And the other one had the KKK outfit on. All right? So that don't even mix. And they standing next to each other and they making a mockery out of that shit. But now this nigga's a governor, and you think these crackers fucking love y'all niggas? You out your goddamn mind, man. Ain't been doing that shit. Matter of fact, because they say, yo, you know? And that's what you lower level Edomites do now that go to these schools and all that. Y'all want to hold hands and sing Kumbaya and all that shit. Y'all bossing y'all shine coming back for that, man. All right? Which we gonna get it. Alright, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor filled the face of the world with cities, man. All right, so right now y'all got what? Y'all run Philadelphia. Y'all run Newark, New Jersey. Y'all run Jersey City. Y'all run New York City. Y'all run all these different cities. Atlanta, Miami, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and all that. All right? But Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, prepare slaughter for y'all, man, so that y'all won't rise and possess the land again, nor fill it with cities. So that's a cold cut to y'all people talking about, yo, I wasn't back there, man. I wasn't in that time. That has nothing to do with me. It says for the iniquity of your fathers, man. And who are your fathers? You are your forefathers. Ask any of these motherfucking crackers, man, if they give up their white privilege. And I guarantee they tell you hell no. And everybody know it exists. But what they want to do, they want to sweep it under the rug, man. You know? This the same things that's been going on since the beginning of time, man. Since Jacob and Esau in the womb, man. That's like it says, it's nothing new under the sun. So you think you just make so-called racism go away? That's not going to happen, man. Segregation was a great thing. Segregation was a beautiful thing. You ain't supposed to integrate the people like that, man. If the Lord meant for everybody to be integrated, he done created the earth like that. Everybody had their own land. So you damn devils came about want to be like everybody else. You know? We're back in Isaiah. Matter of fact, let's sit on that, man. Now, if I'm going to Malachi 4:1. Because the day is coming, man, where this place is basically, matter of fact, the day is coming, ain't no basically, the day is coming where this place is going to be destroyed. Utterly, man. You know? Utterly destroyed. All right? And, you got, matter of fact, I was sitting there today after I got off of work, you know? And I'm sitting there, waiting for the bus. And one bus came before the other one. I ain't had a time of the bus when time was coming. And the reason why I'm saying this, I'll get to the point. But I was sitting there waiting, and the sun was setting basically. And I'm like, damn, but I got a little warmer, you know? And the way I was sitting, the Lord was like, yo, sit up straight. So I sat up straight, you know, because you got brothers, and I'm saying this to apply to this truth. Because this day is coming when I'm about to read. But you got brothers that seeing it, yo, even though that things is going on, they might get a little weak and be like, damn, they crouch down a little bit. Then they try to get their composure again. Then you crouch down a little bit. But you're supposed to keep your composure throughout the whole ordeal. You know? Even though you might crouch, but it said, just man falleth 7 times, but pick himself back up. But the wicked fall into mischief, man. And you're not supposed to let your sins weigh you down either, man. You know? So I'm sitting there waiting for the bus and I can't see it coming. The same way, but you can see the things that are happening to this place. You can see the destruction coming, man. You know? But it's faith that you know this things is coming. I knew that bus was coming, I just ain't know what time. You know? The same way the scriptures tell you, no man knows the hour or the time. Not even Yahweh Shah, man. And I'm saying this to say, like, yo, we gotta stay strong in this thing, man. Because this devil gonna come in like a flood. Even though people laughing and joking and pointing the finger, thinking this is some type of fucking entertainment when it's not, man. This is real life right here, man. But they gonna be the ones crying at the end of the day, man. You know? At the end of the day, they gonna be the ones crying. All jacked up. Mad that these things happen to them. Asking the Lord why, man. Like the book of Daniel chapter 12 talks about. Alright? It says the wicked won't understand, but the wise won't understand. You know? But just hold on, stay fast to what thou was taught, man. Alright? Stay strong and hold fast to what thou was taught. Because you can't see the end of the tunnel, but you know it's coming, man. And we coming to the end of that tunnel, man. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. This day right here is coming. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up. Saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, that it shall leave them nor root nor branch, man. So that day is coming, man. That's why we out here pushing so hard and telling our people, you know, this is like a marathon race. You can't burn through a marathon like if you was running a triathlon. That means you gotta ride a bike, you gotta run, you gotta swim, and you might have to jog some more and go through obstacles, man. You ain't gonna start off running in a triathlon like, yeah, I'm ahead of this nigga, and give it your all and shit. Then you jump into the water, you swim and you get a cramp, and you fucking drown. So that means you fell out, man. Because you got dudes that do that with the truth, man. They try to burn through shit, try to learn shit so fast, and then end up falling the fuck out, man. You know? And right now is not the time to fall out. All right, I'm going to read this again. Because this is the day that is coming to this place. All right? This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. So all the proud and everybody in this place that does wickedly and love it, guess what? You're going to be stubble. And with stubble, that helps a fire burn, man. All right? That helps a fire to burn. And all these people here, and on top of the, oh man, yo, Jake, y'all better get right, man. Because your time is coming. And if you don't get right, guess what? You're going to get death. You're going to get that cup. That's Revelations, the 14th chapter. Because that cup is coming, man. Malachi 4:1 again. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch, man. So that means you're going to be completely fucked up, man. In layman terms. You know? Like the brother that walked past earlier smoking a cigarette. At least he felt some type of conviction. You know? Because you got dudes that's going to get at the last minute, and he said, yo, at that minute I got your back at that time. So hey, who am I to say that dude ain't going to get it? You know? He was drawn as he came up. You know? Which a lot of our people forget that at one point in time, you ain't have this truth, man. At one point in time, you ain't have this truth. So when the brother come up, you try to bash him and shit. You try to speak down to him. You supposed to show him his transgressions and all that, but then lift the brother up. If you constantly tearing down a foundation, when the fuck is you going to build it up? But it says, but unto you that are Salakia, it says, but unto you that fear my name, there goes the name. Alright? Unto you that fear my name, his name, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shah, he is the deliverer. So you gotta fear them names. And what's fearing them names? That's having respect for them names. Not blaspheming on them names and not lying on them names. Because you have a lot of dudes out here that lie on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, man. For their own filthy lucre's sake. And for whatever case they choose to do it for. But it's not righteously, man. Alright? It's not righteously at all. You got a lot of injustice and unrighteousness in this place as it is, man. So you going to add on to that? And then, on top of that, knowing the scriptures, or you so-called know the scriptures, man? Yo, you marking yourself for death, man. You playing for fire, playing with fire. That's what they tell you as a kid. Don't play with fire, you're going to get burnt. So you think that you playing with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah in his words, you're not going to get burnt, but you're going to get that ultimate burnt, man. And that's them ICBM missiles, via them concentrated lasers coming out them chariots, man. Which Esau tells you that. But they put it on sci-fi, and you niggas laugh at that shit. The same way they laughing at y'all dumbasses. Y'all niggas is a bunch of Dans, man. Dumb ass niggas. It says, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, man. So he gonna heal you, man. He gonna heal you from that sickness, and the main sickness our people have is ignorance, man. The lack of knowledge. Our people are sick. That's why I told you to go heal the sick. How the hell you got the truth and you only going to brothers and talking to brothers that had the truth, but you ain't out here on the highways and byways teaching the people that don't have it so they can be healed, man. That's a part of the truth too, man. That's a part of this work. In your everyday life, you're supposed to be doing that, man. Because if you're not doing it, guess what? You're going to be a part of that fire too, man. And that's playing a role of over righteousness. Being holier than thou. Alright? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah is not playing with you people, man. Matter of fact, let's go to Isaiah 9 and 5, man. Because, y'all, I want this place gone, man. But you got to be patient. All right? And I'm gonna get that too for brothers. This is the book of Isaiah. God. Matter of fact, all right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, man. So you can look at a regular a regular war and all that, man. Confused noises. You have a lot of different noises in the war, man, which bugs you out. You know, you might hear a person getting shot to death, screaming and hollering and shit. A nigga running past with all this blood on his garment, cause he just finished stabbing this nigga up or shooting this nigga up, and he got blood all on his face, man. You know, and that's how. And that's when those men back in the day, they were real men that went to war, man. They ain't have no planes dropping bombs on people, man. They was really doing hand-to-hand combat back then, man. But our people pick up the traditions of Esau, and that's why you got a lot of what you could say innocent bystanders, because a nigga will grab a gun and shoot from 2 blocks up at a nigga that he's scared to fight and miss the whole goddamn target. It ain't no real men out here no more. It's a bunch of little boys and fucking girls, man. These niggas scared to fucking fight nowadays, man. A nigga scared to get his ass whooped because he got embarrassed in front of some fucking whore who probably was fucking the nigga you was fighting. But anyway, it's the book of Isaiah chapter 9 and 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So this war right here that we about to be in, the war of Armageddon. Now, son, look at this shit. Look at that. Look at that. Arms roll past. And that's another form how they gonna come get you in these for these concentration camps and shit. You niggas think the FEMA can't operate with this new world order. Alright? But just what I just read you, Isaiah 9 and 5, was today, February the 2nd, 2019. Just know you heard on February the 2nd, 2019 at 9:32 that America's going to be destroyed, man. With thermonuclear fun. Alright? The American military ain't shit. It's a bunch of faggots. Go ask a Russian if they let faggots in their military. They might smack the shit out your ass, man. So America, man, is basically done. It says, the great day of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is near. Damn. So, yo, the great day of the Lord is near, man. It's not the time to fall out. None of that, man. Now is the time to go hard. What these niggas say, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Right? Hard as a motherfucker. That's the way it is. Hard as a motherfucker on you eat. You know? And to a lot of you people, the day of the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night, the same way it tells you in the scripture. All right? This is Zephaniah chapter 1, 1 and 14 again. It says, the great day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is near. It is near and hasten greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly, man. So the mighty men is talking about your military, man. Because right here in this society, your military is supposed to be mighty. That's why everybody, when they see a nigga in a uniform, they be like, yo, thank you for your service. You fighting for our freedom. What fucking freedom is you fighting for? When you niggas supposed to be free already? That's the mentality of you fucking Americans, man. You don't got no goddamn sense. They talking about they fighting for your freedom, but you got them fucking troops over there in other countries basically enslaving those people, man. Talk about fight for your freedom. Who the fuck is fighting against America? Nobody. But it's about to happen. When it tells you your enemies that was the ones that was confederate with you, that means they was your allies. America's allies is about to start turning on America and shooting missiles on this place, man. And that day is drawing closer and closer. If you a man that plays chess, you can see the moves that America's making. And they're making some fucked up chess moves, man. So guess what? America's about to get checkmate. And that's thus saith the Bible. All right? I'm going to bring it back. This is Zephaniah chapter 1 and 14. It says, the great day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is near. It is near and hasten greatly. So that means hasten, that means it's coming fast, man. Alright? It says, hasten greatly, even the voice of the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the mighty men shall cry bitterly. So that means, yo, you ever seen a nigga cry over a bitch? Crying his eyes out like funeral tears and shit. Oh, my girl cheated on me. Snot coming out like they know they on their knees and all that shit. A weak ass dude, man. That's the way your military gonna be crying when they getting their ass whipped, man. And there's something coming calamity. And there's something coming World War III, man. It says they're gonna be crying bitterly. And what does the word America mean? The word America means bitter. That's the way they military going out. That's the way this military is going out, man. Because you go back, matter of fact, the elder Yashawama, man, he did he looked up the word and it was Amar. So you got Amar, America. America, right? You take it back, the word Mar goes back to bitter. So that's how you know the word America means bitter, which Apostle Gabar brought out years ago, man. That was just an extra confirmation from the elder Yashawamba, man. Which that was a Yapa lesson. All right? But it says, verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. So, yo, when you shoot a nuke off and it hits the ground and you see that mushroom cloud, that's going to be a lot of darkness, man. And then the Lord with the heavenly angels is going to darken the sky, man. All right? So it's nighttime right now. That darkness is going to get darker than the darkest night you ever saw in your life. And you can laugh and think it's a joke all you want. But when that day comes, just mark the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You was already warned, man. You was already warned, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep going all the way down. It says a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. So, yo, that's the fenced cities means the one that got protection and the one with high towers, man. High places. Yo, the Lord's going to jack all that up. Verse 17 says, and I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against shall be poured out as dust and their flesh is dung, man. Yo, that's heavy, man. That's not a day to be playing around with, man. That's not a day to play with, man. That's not a day to play with. What's the saying? This place is through, man. Babal must fall. Babylon, the great, is done. All right? I'm going to read that again. It says, and I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men. So what's a blind man walking? He can't see shit. So that means you're going to be bumping into everything, man. You know? Bumping into everything. It says, and I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So because you sinned against him, he's going to make you be like Ray Charles out this bitch, man. Stevie Wonder. Not seeing shit. All you're going to see is darkness, man. It says, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh is the dung, man. That's a crazy day, man. That's a heavy day right there, man. That's a day like no other. It says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, all Bashim Yahushua's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make every Salakia, he shall make even a radiance of all them that dwell in the land. Radiance, Salakia. So he gonna get rid of y'all fast, man. So you niggas that's out here talking about you chasing this paper, you about this dollar, that shit ain't gonna save you in that day, man. What's real money? Real money is knowledge. Real money is land. Real money is gold and silver. But the average American nigga talking about I'm chasing this paper. And yo, you can get $1 billion and to the Rothschilds, you still a welfare case, man. You still got an access card to the Rothschilds if you a billionaire and you a nigga, man. So chase some paper if you want to. You're supposed to be chasing Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Because the American dream is dead. It's done. Finito. And if you think I'm lying, you'll see real soon in the real very, 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 very close future, man. You know? And with that, man, I'm gonna close up. 'Cause I gotta get out of here. You know? But yo, man, y'all people playing with fire, and the day of the Lord is coming. And it's right around the corner. Our salvation is nearer than we ever believed, man. It's even closer than what we believed. You know? But y'all, our people don't believe that. So guess what, man? You gonna catch them nukes. Thus saith the Bible. So y'all better tighten up, straighten up, man. Because the Most High coming back. And people playing games like you got a song from Al Green, man, called Everything's Gonna Be Alright. The only thing is going, only people is going to be alright for is the elect right now in the 1/3, because they going to be delivered. The rest of you niggas going to die, man. And you can think it's games, fun, laugh, hee, key, show it up and all that, but you will soon see. All right, and with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Honors and salutations to all sincere Akia throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and sound doctrine. All right? And death to America. Shalom.